table, round, 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 round. With Eric.
The table.
KRBE.
Around the table.
Let us sit at the table.
So I have come to acknowledge and make it a statement, declarative statement, that October is when the holiday mindset has to set in. I remember years ago when I watched ABC's Great Light Fight. You know, they do that big thing.
What is that?
They go around the country to all these like winter wonderland houses to see who has the most lit up house or blah, blah, blah,
They
right?
might have to film it in July.
Those people that were in that, they have to start like October 1st getting all their stuff up,
They're
right?
going to do it right away, right?
Yes, and then they film it. And then I remember years ago, all these things I've watched over the years, for people who like super, super, super decorate their house, that's not happening the weekend of Thanksgiving.
Right.
They start in October. And October is when you try and start putting your toe in the water with like the shopping and like starting to get your marketing ramped up for what is going to be the hot holiday season item. Well, there is a game that you might hear your kid telling you is the game they want for the holidays. It's called Bird Game 3.
Bird Game
Please
3.
can I have Bird Game 3? It's for Xbox. Please can I have Bird Game 3? Bird Game 3. I want
So,
Bird Game 3.
It's not an app. It's an Xbox game.
That's apparently what it is.
I never heard of one or two.
Me
right.
either.
Because it is an imaginary video game for an imaginary Xbox system.
Oh,
The
God.
Xbox 50 game system that does not exist. On TikTok, there are a lot of AI videos of people who are very excited for Bird Game 3 coming to Xbox 50. And if you get enough of these AI videos rotating and you get enough exposure to it, people think it's a real thing.
There's
3 times a lie is the truth. 50 times on TikTok is the truth.
Yesterday, I was, I'm still looking for generators, and some listeners reached out to me to give me quotes and stuff. So I need to call them and stuff. So if that was you, sorry. It's been busy month or so. But I saw this thing called base generator type thing. It's called base or something.
Is it
Base
AI?
generator.
I don't know
Now,
if
what
it's
is
real.
that?
And I hate to give them props because I don't know if it's real or not. Like if it's legit. Like I went to comments and stuff because because basically it's like $700 instead of paying $20,000 or $10,000 for a generator. It's $700 and you pay $20 a month for
What's it
power.
called?
I think base BASE power. Like I said, I hate giving them because I don't know enough about them. I was just trying to look at them.
How can you
but
rent?
But it sounds like it's
isn't
like
it
if your
like
power
a
goes out of your
for?
house, like it's a battery. It's a big giant battery thing they put by your house, but it looks like it would only last like a day or two. And in Houston,
Well,
where
we don't have that.
Yeah.
Last
If
time
you're
I
trying to
used
power
a generator for 12 days.
An AC unit
because I keep
for
thinking
a
of
whole
Rula,
house.
how Rula needed hers for days.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the trees.
I think 12 to 14 days.
Because at first I'm
after-
like, wait, $695. They're up front. Like it's only $700. Then it's $20 a month. And
Only.
but then I'm like, I went to the
You are
comments.
spot on. I feel like you're doing us a listen. I'm on the website right now. Sorry, and you're like every number you're saying is legit.
See, I know. I remember it.
But is it a
Eric
legit
is like-
website? You can go to scamadvisor.com and put that website in there and see.
This
Put
looks
it in there.
legit.
Wait, what's it called?
It's called basepowercompany.com. It's based out of Austin, Texas.
Okay, so
Like, I've
is
never heard of it.
If a generator costs like $14,000 and they're saying this one costs $700, I'd be alerted just by that alone.
Because they but
get
then
what
you
you pay
pay
for.
I think they sell power. They get the power from the grid. I don't know enough about it. I probably
think
shouldn't
you
even be
should-
talking about it, but I just went to the comments, though, really, because I was always so
I
paranoid.
feel like you should absolutely try this.
I'm just afraid to.
Comments are very
What do
telling,
the comments say? Because sometimes the comments are set up by
Like,
the people
I never
selling the
got my
item.
battery, type thing. Like then I'm thinking, wait, like you think it's real, like this TikTok thing, and you don't get a
Right.
battery. I only read like 4.
Well, if your
comments. What I
spidey
need to do-
senses are making you question it, I would go
I need
with
to go to the
that.
comment page, copy them all, or put it in ChatGPT and say, hey, what's
Can
the
you
overall?
determine
It
whether
does
this
seem
is
like
legit?
too good to be true.
That's what I'm
Snap
saying.
a
It's
few
too good to be
pictures of your
true.
house, and then an engineer will determine which base battery you need.
Someone said, Eric,
Sit
it's
back
real.
and relax. Yeah,
We put a-
permits, installation. I have someone. None.
People say it lasts long because if it lasts like 5 days, that'd be great for that price.
5 days, but in Texas, Houston, we've needed it for 10.
But these are Texas guys.
And
I don't-
11 and
I don't know
12.
if anyone's ever heard of it. If it's
Right,
if it's
these are
legit and it
awesome.
works, then
You can put
come
it in
aboard.
let me see, Scam Advisor website. What
Come
do
join
they
us
say
at
about it?
KRBE.
Oh,
doesn't
wait.
even
What are you
come up.
looking at?
Scamadvisor.com is where I
Oh,
go
wow.
to
It's
put
just
in
a
a
house
website
battery?
to see if things
It's
are
a
legit
giant
or
battery,
not.
right? Sam, it's
Yeah.
like in the back yard. They come out. And,
Yeah, Kev, you should even look into this. Is like actually affordable.
Speaking
Yeah, I
of
think-
getting...
Can you hook up solar to it?
Yeah, they have
No.
solar too.
Oh,
They
oh,
have
do they?
solar if you have a house in your solar already. They
Can
have
you
a-
stockpile
they don't
solar
want solar.
energy?
Only if you have a battery, but I think most people just sell it back to the grid.
Oh, really? That's how it works?
Like, I'm just thinking I'd love to
Eric,
have
what's your address? I'll put it in the website.
Yeah, it's not on the air.
Just blurt it out on the air.
43 River Oaks.
Hey, guys, speaking of calling out websites, I follow John Stamos on Instagram. I didn't even realize I followed him, but I do. Maybe I started following him after Danny Tanner passed away. Bob Saget. Anyway, John Stamos blasted out a costume website yesterday because he is ticked off at their crap customer service. And if John Stamos is going to call you out, you must have really screwed up. He on his Instagram, he posted the email of his problem with the costume he ordered, and then he wrote, "I ordered a big giant $500 werewolf from @Fun Costumes. It stopped working after 2 weeks. They told me no return, no refund. They were extremely unhelpful. And if you're a Halloween lover like me, I strongly advise you not to buy anything from this company ever!" Exclamation point. Then he screenshot what he wrote to them. Then I went to the website, and you could see it right there. The username is John Stamos. Yeah. And he's ticked off about this werewolf costume, and they're like totally ghosting him on it.
It's that big thing that
it was like a $700 animatronic
like, the
werewolf
skeletons,
thing.
like they have the skeletons that everyone has now from Home Depot. It's like the werewolf. People are saying it's this base thing is backed by Michael Dell's son, Dell in Austin Computers.
Well, you're doing a commercial for
Dell
him now.
Computer.
Yeah.
You're doing a commercial for him now.
So hey, buddy, hey, Mr. Dell, give me a free computer while you're at it.
But you're an Apple guy.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, you're not going to use a computer.
Well, you can have both. I have a Dell desktop.
I have a Dell CDs.
Not a Dell, Dell, and I use that for editing, and then my Mac for everything else.
It says the problem with the base power is they force you to use them as an electricity provider.
That's what I saw, but it was like $20, but who knows what they charge per.
According to this texter, he said he or she said the rates are ridiculous. So
that's what I'm saying. They're going to get their money back to get you up to the 15.
If it sounds like it's too good to be true,
sounds quiet.
Probably
is your generator loud?
No, but you definitely know when it's on. I do have to open the back door to make sure it's on. Is it mine or is it the neighbor's? Because since I moved into my neighborhood almost 3 years ago,
Basically, yeah.
There are a lot of trees in my neighborhood, and the last storm that we had, what did we have after the derecho? Was Beryl after the derecho?
Beryl, there were so
Beryl
many
was
trees
after, right?
that were down.
Okay, so one of the guys that was in our neighborhood from the linemen, he was from Colorado. Excuse me. And he said, man, if some of these Houston neighborhoods, I'm shocked how many trees there are. If I lived anywhere in these neighborhoods, I would 100% have a generator. Like, this is crazy how many trees that have taken down the power lines here because we have the outdoor power lines that are underground.
And we refuse to put them under.
And there are some neighborhoods where the HOA, you have to get the HOA permission to get the generator because somewhere somebody ruined it for the other neighbors when they complained about the noise of the generator. Because the generators could be very loud depending on the kind. And so now I feel like in the last
HOA too,
5 years,
look at that stuff, right?
100%. You need to like double check like what are the rules. There's a guy when I was shopping generators. He asked me, what subdivision I was in and all that because he said there's one subdivision they will not connect the generators because once the work was done in that subdivision, the HOA rules were the neighbors had to come outside when the generator was on. And if any of the bordering neighbors thought it was a nuisance, you weren't allowed to use it.
Oh, and you spent the money already.
Right.
And
I was like, that sounds insane.
I would go find out which neighbor said no.
Yeah. Because these are like 15,000, 17,000, 12,000, 20,000, whatever it is for how big it is. And I'm like, wow. And look, I think in Houston, Texas, you would think that's a bougie thing. I think in the next 5 years, it's going to become one of the more accepted things. It's not bougie. It's a necessity.
I think it's almost like built into the houses.
Yes. If you're a new home builder of especially large homes in neighborhoods that have big trees, it's crazy to go that you're going to lose your power. Y'all, I've lost power on a regular sunny day for some random reason. Centerpoint was doing something, and we were out of power for 7 hours.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm looking at the text. People are like they'll lock you in for a long time.
Oh, it's one of those things where
I'll just get a generator.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can look at the company that
now,
I use.
will like a portable generator, will that power your air conditioning?
Yes, but here's what you got to do. You have to get what's called a transfer switch put into your house so that you can click over to your generator and plug it in.
Does it matter how big your house is for that one?
It does matter. You have to have a generator that'll match the amount of power that you're going to need for that particular unit. And how much do you need? Well, you're going to have to actually consult an electrician and see if you have enough power for all of that. Like, I live in a little house, so my portable generator is huge, and it will power the whole thing, is what my guy said. So I'm going to get it.
Plus the ghosts.
I know, yeah.
How much square feet is your house?
1,400.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath.
That's
so
good,
it's
though, for 2 people.
squeezed in. Yeah, but we have no garage, so one of the rooms is a garage.
You park your car in there?
No, we park all of our tools in there. You can barely
I
get
am
around.
shocked you got a house without a garage. You of all people. You all
Nobody-
the stuff that you
I
get
know
from estate
you
sales.
must.
It was in our
That
smartest
you
moves.
bought a house without a garage for
but-
all the stuff you get at estate sales.
Nobody parks in the garage in this show. I'm the only one that uses
Yeah.
my garage to
I
park.
used to use
I
my
don't like
garage.
it.
Yo, I have a 3-car garage. I never park in it.
That's
ever.
dumb.
It's
That's
just storage
ridiculous.
is all it is. It's just,
No,
Why
open
would you
it.
not park in it? I stopped parking over here because all those acorns are falling on my car.
I know.
Ding, ding, ding.
Murph,
The
our
security
she's
guard
like,
even said y'all's cars are getting nailed today.
Yeah,
That's
she
not the
told me
worst
that
of
too.
it.
I
I'm
parked by
like, it's
Sam.
fine.
That's not the worst of it. If you park right behind the building, where we always park, my car is covered in door dings. People are so rude. They do not
Covered
know
in
how.
door dings.
Sorry about
On
that.
top of the roof, too.
You took me off one
No,
day.
not on the roof. I mean, like my doors have
It's
got
acorn
dings
dings is what it
everywhere.
is.
When we come back, we got to talk about something that Sam did 2 days ago that I
that Eric
think.
will not let go.
He really won't.
The girls on this show, Sam and I, are like, I don't know why you think this is so crazy.
I think it is really weird what
I don't know why we're even.
you let
having
your
a topic
husband
about this.
do this.
Uh-oh.
let her husband
it's
do
not
this.
let.
It's
Yes, it is. When it comes to this is all you. This is one time when it's your time.
we are divided on
I
what
even asked
Eric
my
is
wife.
going to try
not
to
even my
blow up
wife.
next.
I told her the situation, and even she goes, "No."
Oh, I want
That
to hear
is
this.
so
I don't know what
odd.
this
Okay,
is.
No.
we will be
Well,
divided.
because it's you. I wouldn't want you there either.
yeah,
Wait,
Eric.
wait.
That's
Since
why.
I have
Find out what it is
no
next.
idea,
We'll
I
have
can
to
be
explain.
impartial.
Is Eric just exaggerating this?
Yes.
Or is this
I've never
truly
heard
odd?
of anyone ever doing this.
Oh my god.
With
because
somebody
you're
else.
not a
I'm
girl.
eye rolling.
All right.
We'll find out. We'll talk about it next on KRVE. Magical.
Alrighty. Thank you, Benson.
I like to hear that song now even more after I saw him sing it live at Toyota Center. It was so good. I mean, it was shockingly amazing. Benson Boone, the
I'm sure
impression
it
that
was.
Benson Boone gave after
Yeah.
that show.
He
It
looks
was
like he's-
packed to the rafters, and it was a great
Does
show.
he talk during the show a lot too?
Oh, yeah. Does he
Interact?
have banter between?
Not like Michael Bublé talk.
Okay.
Like, that's a lot of chatter, but that's exciting.
Yeah.
It was good. I mean, it was.
Because Will and I went to Bublé once, and we we kind of liked when he just talked more than he sang.
I mean, we
So
loved
he
his
was
music,
funny?
but he was just so
he was talking about,
personable
like-
and chatty.
He's like, I want Nympha's on navigation, and I was doing this and making jokes and stuff.
That's kind of how like Billy Joel was. He would talk and maybe crack a few
You
jokes.
should
in
feel like
between.
you're part of it.
Yeah. All right. So yesterday, this happened, and Sam and I were like, "This is nothing." Eric's like, "No, that's."
It happened Wednesday.
Oh, it's been 2 days now.
Yeah, it
you're
happened
right.
Wednesday,
It's Friday
and then
now.
It's Friday today, right? Yeah.
Ugh, I'm so off.
All
my
I know
days.
is I've
No, it's
seen
okay.
guys bickering, but I haven't stuck my nose
No, we're not
in y'all's
bickering.
business.
I just think it's weird.
So
Eric
why
is
doesn't
just
Sam
making-
explain
Yeah.
what happened?
What's going on?
And then Eric can say why he thinks it's so
Yeah.
strange.
Right.
All
Okay,
right.
so I'll set the scene first. Wednesday was when the AC went out.
Yes.
And so we were hot in here, and I had to wear jeans. Oh, I wore jeans and like a nice little cute sweater thing. And everybody's like, "Oh, well, why are you dressed up?" Because normally I'm always wearing gym clothes because I go to the
Like, you
gym
trying to
after
leave us?
work.
Like,
Right.
Got a job interview?
Why- yeah, why- So I'm wearing jeans. It is very hot in here. We've been making jokes all throughout the day that I have my lady doctor that I'm going to after work to go and
Right.
see her. So, that was kind of setting the scene. My husband travels a lot for work, and sometimes.
And what is his work?
I don't know. He does medical sales.
Medical sales, which
Right.
takes him where? To doctors' offices.
Takes him to doctor's offices.
Correct.
And since he was out of town because he's in charge of different states with this medical sales device,
tools and
he
stuff.
does go to different offices. So I'm texting him, just got done with my show, babe. I'm going to my doctor's appointment, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, okay, cool. I have to set up at a hospital. My appointment's at 4. My appointment for my doctor was like at 1 or something. So I'm sitting in the lobby and of the
OB-GYN's office.
OB-GYN's office, and all of a sudden my husband walks in. And of
Aw,
course,
that's
my
cute.
face lit up because I was not expecting him to be there,
And you
and I
haven't seen him in
haven't seen
days.
him in days. So
Aw.
I run up and give him a kiss, and I'm all excited. And then I sit down and I joke with him. I was like, so this is like my well woman's exam that we do for the full year. This isn't to check the baby's heartbeat. This because we're not pregnant.
Right.
There's
She
nothing.
just had one.
This
Yeah,
is taking
this
the car into the auto mechanic, and he's going under the
It's
hood.
your yearly
Yes,
checkup.
It's the yearly checkup. So he's like, well, I can sit in the lobby if you want, or you can come back. I was like, babe, you've already seen it all. Like, you might as well just come back. So he comes back into the room with me, and this is where Eric is finding it the craziest thing ever.
This is where I think it's weird.
It's not that weird.
But he wasn't sitting posed at the end of the
I don't care.
gurney.
He's
So he was
not
just
getting
in the
bird's
room.
eye view.
Yes, no, because it's called the dad's corner. I
Okay.
love my OBGYN, and she's like, okay, Mark, come stand up by the dad's corner.
You know
so
what the dad's corner is? It's over
up by...
outside in the waiting room by the coffee.
It is not weird because you know how long it takes for doctors to get into the room? So Mark and I are actually having quality time of conversating. How was his trip? What are we planning on doing? I haven't seen him for days and no kids are around us. So as I'm sitting there naked, okay, on this table with this cloth, we were having a nice conversation.
So she...
Eric thinks it's so odd that
That
Mark
is
went
weird.
in.
I even asked my wife, I go, would you be
Agreed.
okay with me being in there while you're getting that thing in there?
Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah. I was like,
Ew,
and she's
sounds
like,
like a sound.
hell no, I would not let
No,
you in
listen,
there. That's
let's-
your time. It's like if I had to go to a proctologist and he's like, hey, honey, I got hemorrhoids. Hey, come on in here. And
This is all
like, no, that's
relative
your
to
time.
your relationship.
No noises like that.
As a
Stop
neutral party, let me tell you, this is relative
all right,
to your
Tassos,
relationship.
good luck, buddy. I know what you're
Because
doing next.
we know that Eric and
This
Nikki
is
are
not
very
weird.
separate when it comes to like bathroom behavior and things like that, right? When Mark is not only in medical sales,
Right.
it's not weird he'd be in a medical
He's not a doctor.
building. He has been with her for her baby pushing.
Yes.
I mean, in my world, my husband was holding my leg while I was pushing out the baby.
That's different.
It's not different. If you are,
Oh, you guys think this is normal?
if my
Ryan,
husband was in the dad
All right,
corner,
can you guys stop?
go
for a
ahead, Ryan.
second?
Ryan, what do you think?
This is...
You've
I've been through stuff like this.
Would you go to their visit for their
It's
time?
the part of him surprising me
You
because
gonna
I
let me-
haven't
No, but
seen
I'm
him
not
for
talking
days.
about that. I'm not talking about that at all.
Okay.
I am talking
it's just about him going into the room
going
with
in
me.
that room. You guys are trying to
Oh
like
my
realize like,
gosh.
he's in medical
It's not
sales
so
and he's in the hospital already. I don't give a crap about that. It's about him being in that room.
Up by my head. He's already been
For
down
that time,
there.
that is your time one-on-one to talk with the doctor, too, about things that maybe you
Eric, calm
want to
down.
talk about.
And did he hold your hand? Did Mark hold your hand while the doctor did his business?
It was a
No,
girl doctor.
It was a female doctor, and
Well,
I don't
did
need
their
him
business.
to hold my hand.
And remember, guys, he
This
told her in the
isn't-
lobby, "Do you want me to go in there with you?" And she said, "Yeah, come in here with me."
All
He
right.
Why do
wasn't
I
pressing
care?
himself
my
on
mom
her.
could come into the appointment with me. I don't care. You're standing up
10th
by my
caller,
head. You're not
okay.
saying
Guys,
anything.
stop for a
this isn't
second.
even weird, you weirdo.
Stop. I would say if my mate asked me to do this,
Mm-hmm.
I would have no problem doing it.
Well, it's not asking. I'm talking about just going in there. As a man, you should not be in there.
Why?
Why
if
not?
your wife is
I
okay
have
with
nothing
Why
it,
to
not?
hide.
You
What do you
were
think I need to
there.
hide and have like
That
a
is your
one-on-one
time.
with my
There
doctor?
for the
What?
birth of your child.
Eric
What's
is
the
so
difference?
bent out of
Right?
shape over this.
I'm
It's
sorry,
so
Eric.
odd how mad
Thank
you
you.
got.
Ryan's
Thank
whipped.
you.
He's at this time where
I am
he'd
not.
let her do stuff to him. He'd go in there and go ahead check his.
Now,
hoo-ha.
listen, let me tell you the difference here. There are women who have very controlling men in their lives that don't have the freedom, nor do they feel like they can tell that man, like that man's like, I'm going to be in that room with you. And she really doesn't want him in there, and he's a controlling psycho.
Right.
I get that.
That is
This is not what
the
this
case.
is. This is
At
where Sam's
all.
husband surprised her, Sam's husband has been with her for all the things. They do not have the kind of relationship where he like didn't want to be in the room when the babies were born.
Right.
And he even said to her, "Do you want me to go in there?" And she's right. You wait for a long time.
You do. You don't know.
On the
It
wellness
could-
exam
Yeah.
day,
It could be like
You can
5
only
minutes.
scroll for so
it could be
much.
15 minutes. So what? He's just going to sit out in the lobby when I could spend that quality time talking
and
to
she
him.
could have
okay.
sent him
Okay,
out
so
of the
then he's-
room when
Then
the
do
doctor
that.
came
Who
in.
Hang on.
cares if he
Then do
he
that.
didn't
Then
even
talk.
see
No,
anything?
It's not when you're
I
called
think it's
into the
not
inner sanctum
weird.
office. You're right, Sam. You do have to sit in there for
But then
a
leave.
long
Then
time.
I'm just saying. Then leave. You
I
guys are
think-
making.
Why are
You guys
you
are
so mad?
because you guys are spinning this crap.
We're not spinning
You
it.
just
Kevin,
feel
Kevin
like
even knows
everybody
what's
should
in-
think like you.
Everything they're
He
saying,
doesn't like
Kevin.
children or
Kevin.
women.
Kevin.
Why
He
is
doesn't
it
like women or children.
Right. Why
Ask
would it
Kevin.
matter
See,
Why
if-
is this
Kevin.
upsetting you, Eric?
Because these girls are like doing BS crap. They're saying little things to drop stuff. It's not even about your husband being there. It's about any man. And everyone that texts about it,
You're so
call
mad.
your
I wouldn't
husbands
have
and
a
make them go to
random
your.
dude in there. I would only have my husband.
Everyone that's texting that you think it's not weird, I want you to call your man and he has to join you.
Why are you
I
being
don't-
so
I don't think
weird?
it's that weird,
This
Eric.
is not a forced thing.
That is not your
This
time.
is not Sam said, "You better be with me for my well woman exam and hold my hand." It was
If
a,
it's- if
"Oh,
it's-
you're here."
If they're putting you under, if they're about to put you under for some type of procedure, yeah, come on in there then. But if it's just a regular exam,
Yeah,
like
it's
for instance, when I go before my colonoscopy, they got to open the hood and check things out.
Yeah.
I'd probably would not invite Booster up in there, and he probably wouldn't want to.
But if he came,
Go
would
do
you
that.
be upset?
If he came into the room with
Yeah.
me,
Would you feel
I'd be
uncomfortable?
like, babe, you don't gotta come in. But if he's like, no, I insist, I would like to come
you
in.
would not like the company if you guys are just chit-chatting, because Sam's right. Often you're in there for a very long time.
But
That's all
also,
we're doing.
I do forget things that the doctor tells me, and Booster then reminds me.
That's the other thing.
Right.
See,
There's
if he
always
wasn't in the
somebody
room-
that's going to write down all this
And you
stuff.
two won't even
Eric,
let
you're being
you guys won't even have a male gynecologist. You guys are against men doing that, and it's
Oh,
like
you
even
got
my
I'm
wife
not
has.
my
against it,
husband.
but I like to have
No, I'm just saying
options,
about certain
and I
things,
would
it's
like
like,
a
Wait, Eric,
female.
you prefer a male
No.
gynecologist for your wife?
She has one. He was my neighbor.
Okay.
Where I used to live, he lived above me.
But
So
if you
you-
could
I just
pick,
ride the elevator down with him. You know, and he's been in there and grabbed her boobs too and stuff. Whatever. I don't
man,
care.
This is,
if
you're
you could
revealing a
pick
lot
between
I don't
male,
care about
Taking
it.
a
of
turn.
anger, Eric.
You are so
You are
angry
really-
right
I'm not even
now.
mad about that. I'm
lot.
just mad about how the gorilla's trying to like put it in her way to make it
What
fit
do you
her.
mean?
agenda.
Yeah, her agenda.
How?
It's like you ruralized it.
How did you realize it?
That's what you do.
Relating to Sam.
You say little things.
I just, yeah.
You
I
say
don't-
little things
I
to
didn't
make
think
it
was
fit you.
weird.
Well, I'm not stupid. I
But
know
Eric,
you're.
you really got to calm down on this. It's
Oh, my
not
God.
that big a
really
deal.
bent out of shape. My point is, I feel like it is all relative to your relationship.
Yes.
If you have a very controlling, psychotic man that has to be,
I've never seen
and you
things-
can't even have your own doctor's appointment, I have a problem with that.
It's divided
This
here.
is a healthy relationship between two people that have a
It's not
4-month-old and a
divided.
2-year-old.
Sam, did you
he
enjoy the
travels
company?
for work. She got surprised by the man. Listen, there's one thing I can say about Sam and Mark's
Right.
relationship that I know from observing her, not him, is that Sam is the heart in the eyes emoji for her husband, which
Always.
is great.
I love him
When
so
she
much.
sees him, for him to surprise her in the building.
It was amazing. I like
Kev,
got
that's-
butterflies.
It's not the
and
spin,
ran up.
Eric.
That's not even my
sweet.
topic. That's not even what I'm
It
talking
was just about him
Yeah,
being in the
but-
room. So, okay, you would be fine if he came back to the room with me. And then when she decided to like look in everything, you wanted Mark to, like if you were in the situation,
I just want your one-on-one time with
you
the
would
doctor.
go out in the hallway
Yeah, I just want them to-
until they were done.
So he should have excused
Okay,
himself, is
but
what
my
you're saying,
doctor
Eric.
is so sweet. She's asking how Mark's doing, then she asks how I'm doing,
There's a
and it's
dad
all about
corner
me.
in
It's
the room.
there's a
Oh
dad
my
corner,
God.
and
Look
I
at-
was totally fine with it. So I do not think it's
Look
weird.
at poor Kevin in the corner.
Yeah,
Kevin gets it.
I'm just having a visual of Mark like over the doctor looking, kind of peeking around there. Oh yeah, is that right?
What
Wow,
good, yeah.
It's definitely
Listen-
changed since the baby. Yes, I see what you mean.
Oh,
Did he start
it
selling-
has not.
Did he
There
try-
have been some uncomfortable moments during a well-woman exam.
You try and sell the doctor
where
stuff.
in the case of Sam and Mark, I could see
No.
Sam reaching out for Mark to squeeze her hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no.
There are moments in there where it
because
could
it's
get
like a little
real
uncomfortable. And
dicey.
they're like, "Oh, okay, we're almost done." But
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's like,
fine.
I actually have a medical tool that you
We-
might be
no.
interested in.
That's what I kept thinking.
my
He's selling
God.
them.
While you're there,
so obnoxious.
Try this. This is the.
The bottom line, Sam,
Oh,
did you
man.
enjoy his presence?
Did you enjoy the exam? Is that what you're
No,
It was enjoyable.
I would give it a 10 out of 10 with the exam. It was very nice.
Were you comfortable with
Great
your
bedside
husband
manners.
being there?
Yeah, of course. And then we
Okay.
did lunch afterwards.
And you said that
happy
you-
wife, happy life.
You got the
was great.
butterflies, you know,
Of
because it was
course.
a
I
sweet
haven't
gesture.
seen
And
them.
Sam,
It was so
I mean,
nice.
And
Yeah.
Eric, people would like to point out
Is
to
that what they
you
found?
that whether the doctor is male or female, they do not grab the boobs. They do the exam. It
To
is
see
not
if I have
the
breast
honk
cancer,
honk that
okay?
you do to your wife
Well,
at the kitchen.
I'm saying they
It
massage
is-
their boobs, whatever. They
Medical.
go in there and
Eric
check.
just
Exams.
revealed how much pent-up anger he
know
has
what's
over
funny?
his wife's male
My
OB-GYN.
father-in-law and my brother-in-law, the same doctor checks their wives as well,
Yeah.
and they get mad about because he
Him
checks their
touching
boobs. He's
them?
like, "You're a gynecologist. You're supposed to be. You should be down south, not up in the North Canada border, worrying about that."
It's all about your whole woman's health. Like your
they
whole
think
health
he's just
as
trying
a
to
woman.
check out their.
your whole health.
You guys.
I had a different guy
care.
for
So
that.
wait,
You
so wait.
are
The
ridiculous.
boobs are forbidden, but the
No, they're not
hoo-ha is
forbidden,
okay
guys.
With you, Eric?
You're an
No,
you're
I mean it's a
OB-GYN.
I don't
is
care if you do
supposed to
both.
all the things.
I don't get
Right.
jealous. I just think it's.
You are
I
jealous.
just look at alone time. Like if I want to be with a doctor,
I
And
don't
that-
need
you're
alone
thinking
time.
that
I
everybody's
don't need
thinking the way
alone
you
time.
do.
I just saw her 4 months ago.
If she wanted
She just delivered the
alone
baby.
time,
I think
Eric,
I'm fine.
I'm just
and
happy
she
for
had
you.
told
Everything
Mark
came
you can
out
leave now, he would have
fine.
left.
Ridiculous.
And
You
is
have
that what they
made
talked
this-
about at lunch when they went to after? Like,
No, then he
Yeah,
went and
so-
told me the other day that he's leaving this town, and I was like, "Well, you know what? Let's see what I'm going
At
to
least we
buy."
had a date at the gyno.
Yeah,
Well,
we had
I
a date
would
at
like to
Gyno, and I got
quote-
lunch.
To end the segment, the quote from the texters of the day is, Eric, calm your balls. Thank you for that, 37530.
You said
My
balls.
goodness. All right, it's Halloween season
Ridiculous.
time. And where is the most money made for people who are B, C, and D list actors from scary movies? Well, around Halloween time, of course. And if you've ever seen the movie Poltergeist, well, there's a little treat for you and for one of the actors from that movie to make some money. Will it be your money or somebody else's? Find out next in Scoop on KRBE.
Show us balls!
This is Celebrity Scoop.
On the Rula and Ryan Show with Eric.
It's brought to you by Taquerias Arandas, and it's Halloween time, which is where a lot of actors who have been in big Halloween scary movies make a lot of extra money on the side with appearances and like haunted house special guest stars and I'm going to sign autographs here.
Cameo. If you go to Cameo and type in Halloween, you can get
A lot of people.
like Art the Clown. We'll even do one for you. That Crypt guy.
Crypt Keeper?
The Crypt Keeper?
Yeah.
You can get their. It's them.
Yeah.
Like Art the Clown's not going to dress up as Art the Clown.
Does Art the Clown talk
What, is
Not
that
in
from
the movie.
Terrifier?
in Terrifier?
No, but in real life he'll talk.
Yeah. So, I remember for years, back when I first started working at KRBE and I was doing like the nights and I was doing the weekends and stuff, there were, and there's like Phobia Haunted House passes we give away and stuff. And I remember back then, the guy who played Leatherface in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, he would always come to town to do like an appearance. Or, what's the woman's
Michael
name from
Myers type?
Exorcist?
Oh,
What's the, Reagan, she played Reagan. What was her name?
yeah. Oh, my God.
Everybody knows her name.
I used to have her on. Oh my
Brian,
God.
what's her name?
She played who?
The main
She was
exorcist-
Reagan from The Exorcist.
She's the little girl.
The girl,
Famous
my
actress.
God.
Linda Blair.
Linda Blair, yes.
Yeah.
Linda
Blair
Blair would
Underwood.
always come to town, and like they do these big appearances for big cities, and of course the people have to pay them a lot of money.
Elvira.
Okay. Elvira, Mistress of the
Cassandra,
Night, whatever
I
her
forget
name
what her
was.
last name is.
So, Simi Valley, California is the site. Of
Simi Valley?
Simi Valley, California
Okay.
is where the home of the Poltergeist movie is. The Poltergeist movie was a movie in the 80s about the television going scrambled, and the little girl's name was Carol Ann. My nephew is engaged to a woman named Carol Ann, and I always saw, get in the light, Carol Ann, and she has no idea what that means because she's 25, and she never saw that movie, but get into the light, Carol Ann, there were these spirits in this house, and the little girl got trapped in the TV, and she's like, Mommy, and they could hear her, like, oh my God, Carol Ann. And so they brought in like this spirit wonder lady who's supposed to like suck her out of the TV or something.
A little person who had a strange voice. The whole premise was they learned that their home had been built on sacred burial grounds.
Right, and it was haunted, and all these skeletons were coming out of the ground, and it was just all these horrible things. And that's like the creepy clown doll was like scaring the little boy in the bedroom and all this stuff. All right, well, the man he was the little boy then, but now he's a man. His name is Oliver Robbins. He played Robbie Freeling from Poltergeist, and the house in Simi Valley is owned by private citizens now. But around this time, through the year, you can Airbnb that house.
Oh.
They will leave the house so you can Airbnb the real Poltergeist house.
I wonder if they set it up like it is in the movie.
And they've set it up for Halloween that way anyway. And Oliver Robbins will be handing out candy to real trick-or-treaters on Halloween night
Oh, that'd be
at the
fun.
Poltergeist house. I wonder how much he's getting paid for that.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so there's always like, different things you can do. You can even go to Airbnb. There's a link to the house and what it looks like. It's called Poltergeist Movie House on Airbnb. It's 8 guests can sleep there. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It has 3 reviews so far. It still looks like the old school house with that old cabinetry. Look at the old cabinetry.
The brown kitchen cabinets.
wow.
Yeah.
The dark brown
They
wooden.
kept it like the way it was in the movie. And one of the reviews is, I can't believe we just stayed at the actual Poltergeist house. So surreal and very awesome. We played the Poltergeist theme song. We loved every moment.
Oh my gosh.
If you're a movie enthusiast, as another review, or an 80s kid, or just a fan of the movie, then all your dreams will come true. Do not hesitate. Book your stay right now at this Poltergeist house. It's very large and accommodating. You can also book the Christmas Story house for Christmas Eve. There's a 3rd floor. I've seen it. I went to
bet
go
that
do
cost
the
a
tour.
fortune.
At the time when I went in 2017 or 18, I went to go visit with my kids. It was $1,000 for Christmas Eve. That sounded really cheap.
For that night.
For the Christmas Eve night to sleep 6 at Ralph V. Parker's house, which is in Cleveland, Ohio, not in Indiana. The movie is set on Cleveland Street in Indiana, but the reality is it was filmed in Cleveland, Ohio. And a lot of the snow is fake.
The exteriors, but the interiors were done on a soundstage in Los Angeles.
They said anytime the door opened, that was the soundstage house. But if it was just an interior without the door opening, that was the house.
Oh, they did film inside it.
The part where Randy is under the sink, and she goes, Randy, what are you doing under there? He goes, Daddy's going to kill Ralphie.
And back
because he
then-
got in a fight. That really happened in that house.
Back then, they had to use a lot of lights that were big. Like the lights that they have now, that
lighter.
LED and all the stuff they can use. So it never had to be a cramped room.
Okay, and by
Did
the
it
way,
look like it could fit that much stuff?
It really didn't, but this is kind of like one of those stories I just thought of sharing with you guys about me and Eric going to the movies and moving over one seat, and the person moved over with us to sit next to us. The one picture that we wanted of our whole family on the couch in Ralphie Parker's house, because we wanted the whole living room, where the
Is the
Christmas
leg
tree
behind
is.
you?
Yeah, the leg lamp is there. We'd asked somebody to take the picture of us, right? And it was really hurry, like at the end of the tour, like we're all sitting on the couch, we're gonna take a picture in the living room house. And so we take the picture and we leave in the tour, and I'm in the street like looking at the picture, and the person who took the picture just got like our chests and our heads up. Like you don't even know
didn't
what
get the
living room we're
body.
in.
Oh, that
sucks.
sucks.
I guess you should have hit 0.5.
So for this
Here,
day,
one
to this
point-
day, I look at that
1.5 is what you wanna
picture.
hit.
Or
Yes.
1.5, right?
No, that's the 0.5.
Yeah,
You get
the
the whole.
0.5 is not
1.5
1.5?
means you'll be closer.
No, you want the
Oh,
0.5.
Okay.
But we didn't have the 0.5 back then. It was like 2018, I think I did that tour. So I just was so tortured because I was like, oh my
Now you got to go back.
Well, I guess we'll have to go back. It is kind of
Got
cool.
family there?
The people that own that house, the across the street house got sold. They turned it into like the official tour museum.
Oh, that's the
Is that
where you
Rock and
check
Roll
in.
Hall of
Yeah.
Fame cool?
The Radio Hall of Fame. Yeah, Cleveland, Ohio has a lot of things. If you think
Because
you're
we could do that.
boring,
We could go to a Rockets game, find out when they play Cleveland. We could all go.
go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
They go
to the Christmas story.
Maybe they got a
house.
Saturday game. We fly in after the show Friday, have dinner there, and then we go see the house during the day and rock and roll
Yeah, so Airbnb
game, and then fly back Sunday.
And I think now that there's Christmas Story 2, the one that was on Netflix with the real Ralphie Parker.
Oh, that
there's a
wasn't
bar.
good.
His friend has a bar. I don't know if even that bar is in the real place, but it could be. I would
Flick?
go to that bar. Flick has a bar.
Flick has a
in
bar.
the sequel.
The one I want to go see, and now they are making it available for the public, is the Brady Bunch house. The one that the property
They're all
brothers
sold out.
flipped.
My friend, they just went to it
Uh-huh.
a few weeks ago. The Woody Show, my buddy Woody.
Oh, they went inside?
Yeah, Menace, and then
Oh, man, I want to go so bad.
the bedroom upstairs is not there for the parents. It's downstairs for some reason. They couldn't fit it up there, and there's no plumbing. I don't know why they redid this and built a house and they have no plumbing.
That's
the
insane.
That is
bedroom.
dumb because they were looking everywhere. They're like, "There's no water here."
Oh my God.
There's no water in the
That's
house?
That's what they told me.
Guess you can't sleep there, actually.
Hey, yo. It's time for What's Going Down in H-Town on the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Tachys Fiber. Okay, Kevin, help me with this. My pronunciation is so
Dia de
hard.
los Muertos.
Yes, that celebration is happening
I already knew.
at Sugarland Town Square. It's going to be tomorrow. Expect performances from mariachis. And Aztec
You
dancers.
should have your son sing. Doesn't he sing that
Oh my
song
God, he loves
from
it.
Coco?
Un poco loco. Un poco loco. Yeah, he
Did he
loves
still
that song
sing
from
that? He was
Coco.
good at it.
He was very good at it.
But they're going to have all these performances and more. That's going to be in Sugarland, noon to 5 tomorrow. And then
Oh, I heard the Rulers Relationship Roulette Mariachis are going to be there.
Oh, nice! They're making their first appearance.
The AI.
that would be pretty cool.
Just put a
because-
computer there and put
Yeah, they're AI. The 43rd annual Galveston Island Oktoberfest is going to be today and tomorrow. And it's free. Galveston's family-friendly festival returns with food, rides, and games. That's in Galveston. And then the Diwali lights at the Asian Society Texas Center. That's going to be on Sunday. It's free, but you got to RSVP. You can celebrate India's most cherished holiday. It's the Festival of Lights. They've got Indian food, hands-on activities, and all sorts of performances.
And then MedFest is today. We
Yep.
had them in yesterday.
Mediterranean Festival. I'm going there for lunch. We go to the gym.
Yeah.
Then I won't feel as guilty.
And where's that one at?
It's on Mercer, right across from Cleburne Cafeteria on Bissonnette.
Okay.
It goes 11 to 10 today, 11 to 10 tomorrow.
Especially if it's gonna rain. If it rains tomorrow, I'm gonna just buy a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
take it home.
hoard the food.
Yeah,
By the
why
way,
not?
I follow Galveston Island Instagram just real quick. There are 30 master carvers from China here right now, transforming 2 million plus pounds of ice into Iceland at Moody Gardens that opens November 22nd. They start now.
Cool.
They started last night.
You can watch them.
You can watch them carving the ice. If you follow Galveston Island on Instagram,
Yeah.
they're showing the master carvers from China already starting to carve
I
out
went
the
last year.
figures.
Do they
It
do
is
this?
Incredible.
Insane,
Are they
right,
outside?
Sam?
Or
Do they do it with
No,
a-
it's inside. It was covered.
Is it
Yeah,
with
it
a
has to be in a
chainsaw?
climate control.
Yes.
Yes. Well, chainsaw and all these kinds of tools I've
You gotta
never
wear
seen before.
jackets.
Yeah,
Like, they
it's
gave you
really
jackets.
amazing.
That's cool.
Iceland, Christmas around the world,
Super
November
exciting.
22nd till January 3rd.
Cool.
All right, lots going on in Houston this weekend. If you missed nothing, it's Friday free for all time.
Yeah.
I was like, you missed Roses.
Hey,
Wait,
it's
it's not
yesterday.
Thursday. Kevin's got the Friday free for all to get us in the mood for the weekend next on KRBE.